Okay, update on day 2 of Fairy Tale Retelling Week for the AYearAthon. So today, Tuesday, November 4th, day 2. Today was the release date of The Retribution of Mara Dyer, which was my most anticipated book of the fall. I was going to wait to read it on Friday when I had a Pro D day and just sit and read it all day. But my plans for today kind of got shifted. I was getting photos taken of my eye because I recently got glasses and they wanted to monitor stuff, and I kind of passed out getting the photos taken, which was extremely weird. But to make sure I was okay, I had to spend the rest of the day at home resting, or as I like to say, at home reading Retribution of Mara Dyer on my Kindle in like one complete sitting from 10 to 2:30. It was beautiful. So yeah, amazing finale, thoughts and wrap up, of course. But I read it all in one day, in one sitting the day it came out. And I also got Cinder in. I got Cinder in while I was waiting for my appointment originally, some reading, and then after Mara, I wanted to read more, so I read some Cinder. So, first off, the Retribution of Mara Dyer, I read from 0 to 100%, which is 480 pages. And from Cinder, I read from 45% to 71%, which is an additional 26%, which is an additional 101 pages. So I've read 277 pages of Cinder. So today in total I read 581 pages, which brings my total for the past 2 days to 757 pages. So I'd say I'm doing really well right now, except I did miss school today. Hopefully that doesn't backfire. Update for day 3, November 5th. Today was my bad reading day. I didn't think I was going to be very good at reading today anyways, and I predicted that completely, and I accepted it. So I want to quickly update you on what happened last night, because I updated you guys when I had read I had Mara Dyer Retribution completely, and I had gotten a 71% in Cinder. I actually ended up finishing Cinder last night and reading 2 of the short stories, Glitches and The Queen's Army. So, in the end, I actually read 754 pages that day, so my 2-day total was 930. I also started Scarlet. I read about 2% of it. Today I ended up reading the 3rd short story I had to read in between Cinder and Scarlet, and it was The Little Android, and that was 35 pages, so I read that today, and I have read a bit of Scarlet. I might read some more Scarlet before I go to bed. I'll have my final number for tonight tomorrow. So far I'm actually really proud of the week. My goal for the week was Cinder and the short stories, and I'm already onto Scarlet. Hi. Day 4 now of the Fairy Tale Retelling Week for the AYearAthon this month. So I thought I'd quickly update day 3, my final count. Day 3 being my worst day yet of only 53 pages. I think I mentioned that I had finished A Little Android. That night I read a little bit more of Scarlet, so I ended up getting the 6% and read 18 pages of Scarlet. But today I tried to read a ton more of Scarlet than I did, and I ended up getting 35% through, which is an additional 29%, which is an additional 131 pages. So that's how much I read today, which puts my count at 1,114, which is definitely over my goal. Goal was 1,000 pages, and I'm really enjoying Scarlet. Now it's time to wrap up the entire Fairy Tale Retelling Week. So this week the goal was to basically just read a ton of the Lunar Chronicles, and my initial goal of the Lunar Chronicles was Cinder and the 3 short stories, and I was able to even finish Scarlet this week, which is amazing. Plus, I read Retribution of Mara Dyer, and I also actually just impulsively picked up Warm Bodies and finished that too. That was extremely fast. So, totals for this week. So, in terms of the actual fairy tale books, I read 2, Cinder and Scarlet by Marissa Meyer, and I read 3 short stories, Glitches, The Little Android, and The Queen's Army by Marissa Meyer. So, altogether, that totals to 927 pages of fairy tale retelling. In terms of other, I read 2 books, The Retribution of Mara Dyer and Warm Bodies. Retribution being by Michelle Hodkin and Warm Bodies being by Isaac Marion. So, in the other, I read 720 pages. So my total pages for this week is 1,647 pages when you total both together. So, a quite successful week in terms of reading during the school year. Thank you so much for watching. Bye.